This is why Annex 1 has been now implemented. On Annex 1, pretty much mentioned that you should have a closed process.
Now, moving from solids to sterile definitely adds a new layer of complexity, right? Again, coming to high containment, because sterile goes hand in hand with containment strategies. What are the strategies that can be adapted for, say, aseptic filling especially from, say, small batch, high-potency therapies?
I would say sterility is a complex question. A lot of operation has been done on known process has been done through different special condition room. Let's say when you have what we call Class A, Class B, Class C area. That's why you try to guarantee an ISO 5 environment, but still you had a lot of human presence due to all the difficulty we discussed about powder handling. Because powder handling is, as we mentioned, quite complex to do it in an automated manner, or you need to have technology which allow that. That's why what you say, even for aseptic filling line, you accepted at the time that operator could be in the room with special gowning on different classification, but done into this control atmosphere. But people has proven, we have seen that human is still the contaminant. You know, I mean, human beings are shedding particles like hair, like million per day. I mean, it's quite amazing, you know, about how you have the risk. And even as much you can try to have a strict, I would say, gowning procedures, a room procedure, you will have, in fact, loss of sterility on failed batches. This is why Annex 1 has been now implemented. On Annex 1, pretty much mentioned that you should have a closed process, to make it clear. And again, not rely anymore on just a room, I would say, condition. Remove man from equation. Always the same as the containment, the same with sterility. But that means you need as well to have proper sterile process equipment that you can sterilize in a closed way, that you can first clean and sterilize. Yeah. And again, it's a new approach of process technology, because a lot of technology used today are not able to be sterilized in place or clean in place. Because it was used that you dismantle, you go maybe to a washing area, you can go to clave and try to bring them back to the room to build the plant. But again, if you have to do that under isolated technology, it's a different perspective. You cannot carry heavy weight anymore. You need to redesign smaller, more efficient technology. And that's where the industry has to reinvent themselves. And again, this is where, as a company, we have been as well going into the fill and finish. Today, we supply as well fill and finish for powder processing. One of the reasons is, from our knowledge of powders, we were able to bring powder in a aseptic way into the process, number one, directly from the process point of view to the filling machine. We develop as well macro dosing technology for very small amount of powder. It's quite complex. But again, we automated all this process in order that you can clean and sterilize in place. And this is, again, going back to our true end-to-end. You cannot separate, again, the process.
Yes.
Because you could have suppliers very efficient on filling line, but they would say, that's not your problem. Bring me how to interface with the process. They will try to separate because it's not easy. And it's what we call the weak link, which is missing. And through that, as a company, as a DEC, we try to bring them all in one. And that's where you can have strong, again, process, which guarantees sterility and full containment, because you have cytotoxic as well at the same time. Yeah. That's why it's the same approach. It's always go back to closed process.
Yeah, and I think that's where end-to-end process engineering comes into
Correct.
picture, right? In the entire process, there was one article I had read, like, even changeovers need to be automated, no human intervention, right? How tough is actually implementing that?
I would say it's, sometimes rules are going too far sometimes. Again, we speak of globaless isolators also, that you have pretty much no more human. I think we're still not there, to be honest. It will be very difficult to fully automate through robotics. You can do it on small modular platform.
Right.
That's possible. We are looking for haptic robotic that you can really try to remove human on the equation, but there is still a lot of development to be done. Because, again, back to the design, you need to have a very robust process in order that you don't need to change, in fact, the operation. But I would say there is still a journey to get there. That's my feeling.
Okay. Yeah, even I feel that, because that's a tough thing to do, I would
Correct.
say. And it takes a lot of effort in general.